Hi, and welcome to PPC Problem Solvers. My name is Petra Manos, and I'm from the Quantified Web. And today we're going to talk about what to do if your responsive display campaigns are really ugly. And well, specifically if you're an e-commerce retailer and you're finding that your responsive display campaigns are not looking their best because you have a jumble of different products all showing at the same time. Now, this happens when you set up too much inventory to show in the same display campaign, essentially. And it can happen on either Performance Max campaigns or on responsive display campaigns. And it happens when you hook up your Merchant Center feed with your campaign, essentially, and it picks the inventory itself. They can end up really ugly if you have so many different categories of products all jumbled in together and Google picks which ones. Because sometimes the basketball just doesn't look nice next to the sneakers. Might be the wrong color, the wrong brand, or they just don't go. All right, so what you want to do is you want to think carefully about what categories you want to put your things into. Now, so let's say, for example, you're selling sports type things. I just mentioned sneakers and the basketballs. And let's say, I don't know, I'm just making this up as I go, but let's say you're selling different branded items. So you might have Nike, you might have Adidas, and you want these to look coherent. Now, one way to make them look coherent would be to put all of the Nike products in one campaign and all of the Adidas products in a different campaign. Alternatively, another way to make it look coherent might be to have all of the basketballs in one campaign and all of the shoes in a different campaign. I don't know. You can choose what it is for your product range. But essentially, there's going to be some group of things that look really coherent when they're combined together. And you might have a jumble of things that if you put all together in one campaign just looks like a dog's breakfast. Now, once you've worked out what those things are, there's two different ways to go about it here. Now, if you're using Performance Max campaigns, then what you can do is you can group the Performance Max campaign in that type of grouping. Now, this can be done manually. You can go through and you can itemize everything through your product ID and work out which product should go into which thing, or there's other ways of doing it manually. Or you can go into your Merchant Center and you can label everything. Try and get my lighting a bit better. I like wandering around near the river when I'm recording these videos because I just live in this lovely area. Alrighty, this is a bit better. So let's say we're going to do it the kind of smarter way. Then the way that we would do that is we'd go into Merchant Center and you get some custom labels that are really helpful for setting up these campaigns. And you can essentially customize a label for each of your different types of categories that you want to advertise and group them in that way. So it might be Adidas, it might be Nike, or it might be basketballs, or whatever it's going to be. Now, you can do this with the PMax campaigns. You end up with a whole bunch of different PMax campaigns based on the type of thing that you're advertising. Or you can do it with standard remarketing campaigns as well. So with the standard remarketing campaigns, you have, it's called ads labels, and you can essentially do exactly the same thing. And what it will do is restrict the items that are going to be in your display campaign to just those items. It can look really nice when you have a range of different products that are all different colors and you limit your ads to just those. That can make it look really, really specky. And also, if you limit your products to a particular brand and they've all been photographed with a particular brand style or a particular color scheme, that can look really great. So I do recommend doing this. It'll make your ads stand out. The responsive ads can be a little bit sometimes just in your face. They're not as pretty as if you had a graphic designer come and create some nice banners. So making sure that they look their best will give your brand a better image overall, I think. Alrighty, well, that's all for this one. But if you found this helpful, please subscribe to our channel. And And we are at the Quantified Web. You can reach out to us at any point in time. Please say hello or let us know if there's anything that we can help you with. We specialize in e-commerce PPC, particularly in Google Ads specifically. But we do work with other clients other than e-commerce as well. We just happen to have a lot more in-depth knowledge about e-commerce in particular. Alrighty. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day and see you later.